Tuesday. So today I'm starting my editing series, and our first app that we are going to be doing is Phonto. So this video is going to be how to edit like a pro using Phonto, and I'm going to just be doing this video as like a voiceover, so this is the only part. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and join my editing series where I teach you guys everything. Alright, so first we are gonna open the Phonto app, and I think Phonto is how you say it, but I don't even know. But then we're gonna press the little camera button that's in the middle, and it gives us options of things to use. The first option is gonna be the camera option, and that will open your actual camera. You can use the front camera or the back camera. You do have to grant access, but that's it. Then there's the photo albums option, which is your actual photo albums. And then there's the plain image option, which gives you option to use one of their plain images. They have a lot of free plain images. You can buy like the Phonto expansion pack, but you don't even need to, and clearly I don't have it. So you get a lot of those options, and then at the bottom it gives you the option to use my templates, which is basically your templates that you've saved, and then it's recent, which is recent templates that you've done. And so we're just going to pick like a random plain image, and at the top it gives you like image size, like where those numbers where you could click it if you want to change the size of the image or anything. It gives you options, iPhone options, and it also gives social media options. We're just going to do Twitter. I like the way it looks, but whatever. So then there's the color options, and this is to make like a color series or whatever it's called, pattern. So you could click here and like pick a different color, and it's meant to like put all the colors together. I think like merge them together, I'm not even sure. But down here is going to be our color hues. I think this is like the patterns that's going to save to, but like whatever. So you could add different colors, and it's going to create like a granite color or gradient, however that word is, color pattern. But down here are the hues, and like you could play with these a little, and then it changes like the way the color looks. I don't exactly know how they go, but you know, there's a green hue, a red hue, and a blue hue. And then down here is going to be our alpha, and the alpha at the bottom makes it either at 0 it's going to be transparent, and then at 100 it's going to be like the most vibrant. So those are the options for how to like customize the way colors look and everything. I'm not even sure why it didn't save though. That's really weird. Like it usually should save. So I'm like, what's going on right now? It's really showing out. See, I don't know if it like saves the patterns, because if you hit save at top, it saves it in general. And then if you hit apply, it's meant to save it to your project, but I don't know what's going on. So yeah, maybe you do have to purchase that part. Yeah, I don't know. So whatever, let's use this image. It gives the option to use, save, or use and save, and save just means save to your gallery, so use and save is going to use and save to your gallery. But let's open this back up. This is from pressing the camera button in the middle, and we open up our projects. So this is going to be past projects you'd worked on or anything. That was just my old thumbnail. And then you could reset, which just gives our blank image, but then you can also restore previous state. And okay, it should have restored like the yellow image we were just working on, but I guess it's because we didn't really do any editing on it. It restored my last project, so that's fine. This is like my thumbnail, my last thumbnail. So if you click the lines on the left, it brings you to this right here, and you can do the add image feature, which gives you the option to add all types of images that they have. They have these little talking bubbles and then they have like symbols, and then they also have like, I don't know what these are, but like whatever. And then these are like, yeah, other things for like editing, and you could add that to your project by clicking it. So we're going to just add this one to our project, and then this I'll explain in a hot second, because this is going to be our final thing that I'm going to explain. But then you could also add image, which is adding it from your gallery. And then you could also change theme, which like totally changes your picture. Again, with this, they have a lot of free options, but you can pay for like the expansion pack for the other options. So we're just going to click this, and this gives you options to stay in the color, but we're not even going to mess with it because last time it didn't even work. So whatever, we are just going to use this, and here's our project so far. So then we can square crop, and this just gives you the option to crop, but it's just square crop, so you can only make it like smaller in the square or larger only in the square. So it's not like a normal like crop. It's gonna be like square crop. I don't know why, but like I never really crop on here. If I need to crop an image, I'll like crop it like normal. So then we're just gonna go on the bottom, and it gives you the option like preset crops, and we're just gonna choose that one. So then clicking the 3 lines again, it's going to bring us back to the menu section of the lines, and then you could add text to a video, which I never really do, and I never really do these last 3, but I will show you guys what they do just to show y'all, even though I've never really clicked them like ever, but they'll take you somewhere else. So this is what it does. So when you click add text to video, it just takes you to like this other app, well, like to the app store, and it gives you the option for font, which is text on videos, because Phonto is just text on pictures. And then when you go to the Phonto part, it takes you to the Phonto website, put text on photos. And then the last part is the settings, which take you to the Phonto settings, and it gives you an option for keyboard. It gives you an option to do add-ons, which is you could add your own add-ons, and then it gives you the option to restore all purchases. So those are that, just in case you did want to know what they do and where they go. So last but not least is the fun part, and here's where we're going to play with the text. So we're going to use the actual text part because it's going to be easier to like see the font and everything. But the first option is text, and this just gives you the option to do anything with the text. I'm going to write Happy Tuesday because I love Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So that gives us the option to center. We can align it to the right and then align it to the left, or align center. And then this down here is going to be our keyboard. It aligns to whatever font that you're using in the moment, and that's just like a bigger keyboard and broader option keyboard to use, I guess. I never really use this, but this is like a pretty dope feature. But yeah, so we're gonna put these little random things. So then it gives us the option to do our fonts, and it has so many options for fonts. Like, and this is why I love this app. Like, so many font options, and they're all free. So it gives you the option to do so many different fonts, and then it also gives you the option to add your own fonts and to favorite fonts. So it's pretty dope. We're gonna just use this little font right here, a nice pretty one. And then it gives you this option to use symbols, which are, yeah, symbols. It has so many symbol options, and these symbols actually, like, they can, like, travel. Like, you can use it on Instagram and Twitter, like, different apps. So here's our text. And our next option on our text is our text style. Oh, but sorry, I'm gonna like fix the size so like it's like you can see it. But anyways, our next option is gonna be our style, and this is where we can change our actual text color. So here's change our text color, and then you could change the hues as well, like we were doing before, to like switch the color up a little. And also there's the alpha option to make it like clearer, or yeah, less transparent, more, yeah. I don't know. But anyway, so then there's the stroke, which the stroke is basically a border for your text. And yeah, it gives you the option to play with the hues for that as well. I kind of like this color, so we're keeping it. And then the alpha, and it also gives you a width option, so that's pretty cool because sometimes it helps to be able to see when you do a bigger stroke. So that's really cool. And then also gives a background, because you can add a background to your text, and also gives the alpha option to make it more transparent, and also the width option. And the width is pretty cool also for the text wise, because it makes it look kind of dope sometimes. So there are those options to play with the text. And then style is just like the set options for text basically that they have. Like, you could use it and use set, but I like the way it looks, so we're gonna keep this. So then you can move your text, and there's the option for like center, and then if you click both the things on the bottom, it like centers your thing, so like puts it in the actual center. So that's pretty cool. And then you can tilt your text also either way, all the way around. You can either use the little plus and minus signs that they have, or you could drag. So that's pretty cool on here also. And it gives you the option to save as a PNG, save project to your files, to open other apps, preview, or save to your files, or to Pinterest if you are a Pinterester. And also gives you options to send to your friends, which is pretty cool.